Let's break down Logan Paul's boxing skills and what makes him stand out in the ring. From his footwork to his timing, there's more to this YouTube sensation than meets the eye. As fans of combat sports, we'll explore the nuances of his style and what to watch out for in his upcoming bouts. Logan Paul's footwork and jab. Right from the get-go, let's talk about Logan Paul's footwork. Don't be fooled, he's not just flat-footed, he's actually pretty light on his feet, especially for a big guy. He's moving around on the balls of his feet, showing some surprising nimbleness. Now, when his opponent starts coming in, Logan doesn't waste a second. He uses his jab to intercept the incoming threat, and that's some smart move right there. That jab sets up his cross, and you can see the setup in action. Pay attention to how he doesn't just throw the haymaker right away. No, Logan's no rookie. He saw that massive telegraph from his opponent and reacted quickly. I mean, you don't often see a punch as telegraphed as that one, unless someone's going all in for the knockout. It was a huge wind-up, but it also gives us a glimpse into Logan Paul's instincts as a fighter. Now his opponent, well, that punch left them off balance, and Logan sensed the opening. He counters the wobbly window with another jab cross combo. It's a bit hard to tell if that cross landed cleanly, but you can see the commitment in Logan's movements. He's not holding back, he's going for it. But here's the thing, even with his heavy commitment, he does eat a jab in return. It's all part of the fight game. You give some, you take some. That's how it goes in that squared circle. Watching Logan Paul in action is interesting. He's not just a YouTube sensation. He's showing some real fight instincts. Whether it's moving nimbly, setting up shots, or reacting to telegraphed punches, there's more to him than meets the eye. Now, we're not saying he's a seasoned pro, but he's definitely putting in the work to improve and show that he's serious about stepping into the ring. And as fans of combat sports, we can appreciate anyone who's willing to give it their all in there. So here's to Logan Paul, the big guy with some surprising nimbleness and instincts in the boxing world. We'll be keeping an eye on his journey and see how he continues to develop his skills in the sweet science of the fight game. Sense for angles and instincts. Now, let's dive into something crucial that we need to acknowledge about Logan Paul's boxing style. He's got a knack for understanding angles, and you can't miss the fact that he's light on his feet. These aspects set him apart in the ring. First off, let's talk about those angles. Logan isn't just throwing punches blindly, he's calculating his moves. He knows how to position himself to land his shots effectively. This angle awareness can make a real difference in a fight, allowing him to find openings in his opponent's defense. But here's the thing, while Logan has some heavy hands, he's also got those larger muscles. Now, that might seem like an advantage, but it can work against him if he's not careful. When you've got those big muscles, it takes more energy to throw punches aggressively, and that's where the gas tank comes into play. If Logan goes all out with his aggressive punching style, he runs the risk of gassing himself out, and that's a problem, because when you're tired in the ring, your opponent can take advantage. That's where KSI might find an opportunity. If Logan exhausts himself too early, it could play into KSI's hands. In boxing, it's not just about brute force, it's about strategy and stamina. Logan needs to balance his power with pacing himself. It's a delicate dance in that squared circle, and the last thing he wants is to run out of steam before the final bell. As fans of combat sports, we've seen it happen before. Fighters come in guns blazing, and then they hit a wall because they've emptied their gas tank too soon. It's a lesson in discipline and knowing when to pick your moments. So, yes, Logan Paul's got some skills when it comes to angles and footwork, but he needs to be mindful of his energy expenditure. It's not just about landing heavy shots, it's about making them count and making them last. He's got potential, no doubt about it, but he also needs to refine his approach to ensure he doesn't burn out too quickly. The boxing world is watching, and we're excited to see what's next in his journey inside the ropes. Habitual pull and vulnerability. Here's another thing we've got to keep our eyes on. Logan Paul's habit of pulling back when he sees a big haymaker coming his way. Now, why is this important? Well, it tells us something about his boxing style. When Logan senses that a massive punch is coming, his instinct is to move his head back before his body reacts. What does that mean for us? It means his body becomes a prime target in that split second. Imagine this. If his head is moving back, his body is left exposed. It's like an open invitation for his opponent to take advantage of that moment. You see, when your head moves before your body, it creates a window of opportunity for your opponent to land a clean shot on your midsection. So here's the thing, KSI's camp, or anyone facing Logan for that matter, could pick up on this habit. If they do, it's a golden opportunity to capitalize on Logan's vulnerability during that pullback. They could time their punches to exploit this moment when Logan's body is wide open. In boxing, recognizing your opponent's habits and tendencies is crucial. It's like studying their playbook. If Logan doesn't address this habit, it could be a chink in his armor that others can can exploit. Now, we're not saying Logan Paul is an easy target. He's shown potential in the ring, and he's got some skills to back it up. But every fighter has strengths and weaknesses, and it's all about exploiting those weaknesses while defending your own. So, as MMA fans, we'll be keeping a close watch on Logan's future fights to see if he's working on correcting this habit. It's all part of the learning process in combat sports. And who knows, maybe he'll surprise us all and make some adjustments in his game. Height and weight advantage. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. Remember Logan Paul's last bout against Joe Weller? Well, in that fight, body shots played a crucial role in Logan's strategy. He used those punches to great effect, and they were a big part of his game plan. Now, here's the thing. He's going up against an opponent who's now taller than him. And in the world of boxing, height can be an advantage when it comes to reach and targeting the body. So it's safe to assume that body shots will still be a part of Logan Paul's game. Body shots in boxing are like a key to unlocking your opponent's defenses. When done right, they can slow your opponent down, take the wind out of their sails, and set you up for those headshots. It's all about working the body to create openings upstairs. With Logan's aggressive style, he's likely to incorporate body shots as a way to break down his taller opponent's defenses. It's a smart move because it levels the playing field and can make a big difference in the outcome of the fight. So as fans of combat sports, we should keep an eye out for Logan Paul's body shot game. Will he be able to get on the inside and deliver those punishing blows to his opponent's midsection? Or will his taller adversary use his reach to keep Logan at bay? One thing's for sure, body shots add a fascinating dimension to any boxing match. They test a fighter's endurance, resilience, and ability to strategize in the heat of battle. As we look forward to seeing Logan Paul in action again, let's remember that boxing is not just about brute force. It's about finesse, strategy, and the sweet science of hitting while not getting hit. And those body shots, well, they're a crucial piece of that puzzle. So, whether you're a die-hard fan or just tuning in out of curiosity, keep an eye on Logan Paul's body shot game. It might just be the key to his success in the ring. It's all part of the exciting world of combat sports, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Effective use of his lead. Let's talk about Logan Paul's physical attributes for a moment. He's a big guy, standing at 6 feet tall and weighing in at 180 pounds. Now, in the world of professional fighting, even a few pounds can make a big difference and lead to controversies. It's a game of inches, and every inch matters. What's interesting about Logan is that despite his size, he's surprisingly light on his feet. He moves with agility and speed, which can be a real advantage in the ring. His height and weight give him a significant edge over KSI, and in a sport where every advantage counts, that's noteworthy. Now let's dive into his boxing technique. Logan Paul is sharp with his lead hand, the one in front. He uses it to circle and shift his weight, sending a clear message to his opponent. He's essentially baiting his opponent into making a move, and that's where Logan's counter-punching skills come into play. By making his opponent extend and commit to their attacks, Logan is setting a trap. He's using his opponent's own mass and momentum against them. It's like luring your opponent into a spider's web where they become vulnerable, and that's when Logan strikes. This tactic is all about strategy and timing. Logan's ability to read his opponent's movements and capitalize on their actions is a testament to his boxing skills. It's not just about throwing punches, it's about outsmarting your adversary in the heat of the battle. So when we talk about Logan Paul, we're not just looking at his size advantage, we're also considering his footwork, his boxing IQ, and his ability to control the pace of the fight. These are the elements that make a fighter stand out, and Logan seems to have a good grasp of them. As we anticipate his upcoming bout, let's keep an eye on how Logan Paul uses his physical attributes and boxing smarts to gain an edge over his opponent. It's all part of the intriguing world of combat sports where every move and every inch can make a significant impact. Sense for timing and intelligence. Let's talk about Logan Paul's skills for a moment. You can actually find videos of him online, and he does have a good sense of timing. This explains why he can be explosive in the ring. Timing is crucial in combat sports, and it seems like Logan's got a knack for it. Now, here's an interesting angle to consider. Wrestlers have a history of doing well in MMA, even in the striking department. Wrestling provides a solid base for fighters, and it looks like Logan might be benefiting from that background. It's a different world from pure wrestling, but some of those skills can carry over. One thing I noticed is that Logan appeared calm and relaxed in his training footage. He also showed some fight IQ, which means he's not just a brute, he's thinking in there. It's a good sign when a fighter can stay composed and make smart decisions. But let's not get too carried away. Logan does have a tendency to unleash aggressive attacks, and this aggression seems to match his size and strength. His old wrestling coach mentioned this about him, describing him as intelligent but also very aggressive. It worked for him in wrestling, but in this new arena of boxing, combined with his muscle mass, it might have its drawbacks. That's where KSI might find an edge. If he can use Logan's aggression against him and stay tactical, it could be in his favor. Of course, we can't predict how it'll go down. That's the beauty of combat sports. In the end, this whole showdown between Logan Paul and KSI is shaping up to be a lot of fun. It's exciting to see these guys step into the boxing world, and who knows which way it'll swing. We'll definitely be tuning in to find out, and that's what makes MMA and combat sports so thrilling. So, don't forget to like the video and give a subscribe to the channel for more exciting content.